crush me with those massive stone boobs.
And those are the first words
I
of the boss.
should probably add the
Sorry,
newest
give me
character
1
to the
second.
party.
I'll be right back.
I'm glad.
He's gonna get murdered.
Let me just delete that real quick,
Let
and
me
then
just,
let me just.
crush me with those massive stone titties. Got it.
Rest in peace, Alex.
I mean, if there's a way to go, that's it.
Sprayed me with the cat water bottle.
That's how my shoes touch the air, Frank. Oh, that's so funny.
So I have
back.
a question. Would
an
you guys like recap or character perspective?
Character perspective.
Okay, all right. Next. A man steps forward in chains. Steps before the king. Throne unblemished. Crown seated correctly. A smile on his face. Well now, what do we have here? Your Majesty, I've come before you as a humble silence. What is your name? It is Theodore, sir. Theodore. I heard that you had escaped from my prison. Your Majesty, I wish to explain myself. You see, my personage, myself, I would never think to go against your Majesty's rules and laws of your land. However, there is an individual deep inside me that says, essentially, go fuck yourself. What? Your Majesty, I mean that with all due respect. You mean go fuck yourself. With all due respect. My queen, my love, how should I handle this one? I don't know. I actually kind of like how he looks. Love the little mask thing he's got. Thank you, my queen. I think execution is probably the safest and quickest way. Oh! Thank you, my queen? You will be executed. Post haste. I apologize, Your Majesty, but I cannot comply. I only came because I made a promise to your wonderful daughter that I would turn myself in. I never said anything about staying. And that's the end of the character perspective.
Lol.
Rip.
That's so Ted. Oh yeah,
What a
I'll turn
shit.
myself in. I didn't say anything about staying though. What are you insane?
What a shit. If you're so goddamn immortal, then just fucking be executed.
Just die.
They'll just keep hanging him at that point.
He's the one with the orange pants, right?
I think it depends.
No,
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
like
no, no, no. That was the you didn't meet
that's
him.
Alec.
You didn't meet
Okay.
Ted. You did not meet Ted.
Okay. Pass carries. I'm still trying to learn.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
No, it's all
fine.
good.
We met him in this character before you joined. Yeah.
He was caught stealing the queen's panties
Yep.
as a part of a bet, and then escaped.
Who betted
And then-
him to do that?
I
Alec.
like this guy.
Was
No,
that Alec?
It wasn't Alec. It was not
the
Alec. You
fuck
guys have
was
not
it?
met that character yet.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
have not met that character yet. It will be done, but you guys haven't met him yet. So, as we last left off, you all had just finished up the battle against the quote-unquote zombie horde. It's not really zombies, they're more like demons.
And some Mobleys.
Demon zombies. Demon zombies. Now all we need is some artificer to come along and just start changing him into machine, and then we'd have cyborg demon zombies. And then we
Cyborg
put 'em-
demons.
Cyborg demon zombies.
Nice.
And you guys had met up with a single squire from the army.
Mm.
Her name was Mola, and she informed you all that the army had been wiped out. And, well, not the army, her unit had been wiped out. And she came back to finish the job. She was doing okay. She was doing okay.
Yeah.
She was taking them out one at a time.
Yeah.
Just to help you guys remember stuff, you guys took a small amount of casualties. The big one being from Admis's Admis Videl's unit, because he was being attacked by those centaur-esque demons, fiends.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, I mean, guys wiped them out. So, where do you guys go from here?
I think our best bet would be to, once we've taken care of it, to head more towards the road and to stop and recuperate, like, for the night.
Mm-hmm. All right. The bodies were being handled, though. Everybody was putting in
Yeah.
double time to burn the bodies, which is odd. I need a roll from anyone who thinks they would understand how fiends work.
I would like to roll, but my character sheet is being a bitch.
Haha, go punch.
I mean, Fayette's trained with the guard, and I think
you could roll.
you said what was it? History?
Arcana, religion, or history, and I'll give you, information depending on which one you roll.
Wow, my roll 20 just completely broke. All right.
No.
Okay, Fayette. In general, from like previous experience, fiends, whenever there's like a big battle that happens, cleanup is relatively easy. You don't have any. There's usually no strong after effects of a battle with a bunch of demons. Devils, maybe not so much, but definitely demons. They're not. It's very easy to clean up. Elliot, the thing you know the most about fiends is when they are killed, they are generally sent back to their home plane, wherever they were made and created, and are reborn or revived there. These guys aren't doing that.
Right.
These guys are just they are just bodies on the ground.
Mhm.
So take with that as you will. Cleanup is going to take some time. Question for everybody. Do you guys want to take the time to clean this up?
I think it's worth burning. These are bodies that got corrupted and could cause more issue if they somehow rise or contaminate anything else.
Okay. Anybody else have an opinion?
I would like to take a long rest before we enter the tower, so the concept of people cleaning things up sounds great because it gives me time.
All right. So I need someone to roll. I need 2 people to roll me 2d6.
I can roll one. Also, I have a question. Is Chris crackling for other people as well?
No.
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 Okay.
Oh no, is your computer dying?
It's definitely not my computer. My headset has been on its way out for a bit.
Oh no.
I just wanted it to last until we move because I want to buy a mic
Yeah.
instead of a new headset.
He wants to steal my blue mic.
Okay, no.
Well,
I was thinking that getting you a smaller mic instead of my mic
well.
would fit better in your setup.
He wants to steal my blue mic.
Fuck it, I'm gonna buy myself a new expensive mic. You can keep that one. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Get like a really good mic.
So you guys are tending to the wounded, which is actually very light, all things considered. The biggest issue is the deaths. You lost 8 people out of your 50. And that's a hefty amount. That's almost 20%.
I was about to say not bad, but you know.
It's 8 people is normally, in terms of numbers, not that bad until you remember she only has 50.
Yeah.
So you're back up to 43.
That's less than 20%. That's like 15.
Yeah. Acceptable losses.
Mm.
That's
The 2 rolls
Mhm.
of pretty much boiled down to there were creatures starting to maybe not revive but reform. As noted, there was this kind of mass of creatures that the fiends were turning people into. They were slowly, like, body parts were slowly coming back together to like reform.
Like the Iron
But
Guy.
yeah, but they were quickly taken care of. No need to worry about it.
is that normal for demons
For demons,
or fiends? Whatever these things are.
for these particular creatures, kind of. At least from what you know, that basically these creatures become like a large blob of a horde.
Same.
Okay.
Hashtag mood.
Is there anything anyone would like to do through the night before we move on to the next day? Because other than that, there's nothing else to really do other than clean up, essentially.
I don't think I have anything to add.
No.
No, I think Fayette would just be, you know, doing as much as she can and then trying to get as much rest as she can.
Okay.
I will be doing
That's
some reading.
nutshell.
More reading. Got it.
I guess maybe check in with the other guard lieutenants just to make sure that they, you know, check in on their people, make sure all injuries are dealt with, that kind of stuff.
Guard Lieutenant Dick.
Fucking
Forgot.
goddamn.
I
Dick.
forgot.
He kind of just shrugs and says, you know, his archers are, but took no casualty or wounds. The situation was mostly under control. Only one being Vidal. Go see.
Oh, hiccups, no.
Oh no.
But she's got to let you know.
You're in danger, father.
Danger.
Danger
Father.
zone. Danger.
Did you figure it out? Good job. You did it.
No.
I might at some point have to walk her because
Restless.
because she was like fast asleep when game started.
Oh,
Okay.
So
oh.
Sleepy.
she might have to go.
Okay.
Understandable.
So yeah, Guard Lieutenant Dick is just like,
Whatever.
mo-
Not my people.
not my people. Vidal is taking it hard.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Vidal, he's actually much more defensive. He's got a much more defensive play style or combat style, however you want to say it, than most people. He usually spends his time holding formations and keeping people protected while, you know, flanking maneuvers or archers do their job.
Mm-hmm.
And he's never been really good at like taking losses, especially when he's like he comes out relatively unscathed.
Yeah.
I mean, haven't we like come across him getting like beaten up twice now?
Yeah, no,
Kinda.
he's gotten the shit kicked out of him pretty
But
frequently.
that's his job,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, he's basic. He carries around a tower shield. Like he wants to be, he wants to be the one that takes the blows because he can take it.
Okay.
Muscle man.
He ain't that. He look at him. He's pretty.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Do you see him? Look at him. Look at him.
He's got to figure out which one is him again.
I'm afraid I don't see him, but I'm sure he's very weird.
No.
Here you guys go.
Oh, right.
He's
Yeah.
super pretty.
Pretty boy.
He's like the guy from Shrek 2 or 3.
Yep.
Yes, it's Prince Charming.
He's like Prince. He's like Prince Charming.
Yeah. But like the dick version.
Yeah.
But like the Dick version.
No, Prince Charming was a dick. What are you
Okay,
talking
just
about?
kidding.
His name was Prince Charming in Shrek.
Yes. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's been a while since I've seen Shrek. We need to watch Shrek.
I think it turned 20.
We need to watch Shrek. Nice.
We'll do it.
So,
And,
with that involved, everybody may take their long rest.
Mm-hmm.
There is no need to do watches because you guys have that. There is someone to cover that.
Yeah.
And with the body's taken care of and everything, the only thing of note is, let's see. Would anyone be up longer than most?
Fayette was helping with the bodies. I don't know if that would count.
Not really.
Okay.
No one?
Normally, I would
No.
say yes, but I think Elliot's too nervous about the tower to
Mm-hmm.
risk staying up late.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like, how late?
What define late?
I'd say 1 in the morning.
No.
Probably not.
Okay. That is perfectly acceptable. All right, so morning comes. The horn is blown for everybody to get up, get ready,
Mhm.
and the march is on to the tower.
Yep, I do not require drills that day.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
All right, so as you head closer and closer to the tower, it does look much like the image, this large city-like tower with the walls around it.
Yeah, the lady with big old bahungadunkers.
Yes.
But honker-donkers.
Is this how Kestra describes it? I mean, she can't see it, but does she?
Man,
sense
I
it?
feel like this tower has tits.
No.
Does this tower have tits? Someone who sees, tell me.
And as the entire unit approaches,
There's a massive dog.
there is there is a dog. It barks loudly. I hate
It's our
that you.
dog. He's come
I hate.
back.
I hate that you lie there and bark.
Well,
Too late to be up. Bark.
Lazy.
Pretty much. As you approach the wall, where the door sits, there is a man sitting, or not sitting, but leaning against the tower. The tower gate. Very relaxed. He has a lute in his hand, and he is calmly playing. And I am not going to sing for him.
mhm.
I want to hear it.
Nope.
But what if he
Please.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Mostly because I couldn't think of the song that he would sing.
All the immersion's gone. I'm kidding.
So this lute that he has is white. I guess it's more like a mandolin. I'm not really sure, but he himself is a dark red looking tiefling. Long tail with a very jagged looking tail. And I will put up his image in a second. He smiles, looks at all of you approaching. Well now, haven't had guests in quite a bit. Can I help you?
Who are you and what are you doing?
I'm Max, and I'm the caretaker.
Hello, Max.
Hello there. And here is Max.
I look at Elliot. There's supposed to be a caretaker.
DM, is there supposed to be a caretaker?
As you know, nope.
I don't fucking trust this bitch.
Not officially assigned, no.
Ah, that's what they always say whenever they come up. Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you standing in front of the door? Why are you so handsome? Always the questions.
I seriously doubt that last one, though.
Ow! I take great pains to make myself look good, thank you.
You do have nice red skin.
Thank you. See? At least someone here appreciates.
Thanks for the description.
And you're welcome.
He takes a bow. I am Max, and I look after the tower for Master Vinlon. I've been doing this for quite a number of years.
Okay.
Letting people in, giving them the rules, you know.
The rules.
Yeah. You guys are here to take the... And he looks behind you all and sees the amount of men and women behind you, and he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only let so many in at a time. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's too many. I can't let you all in at the same time.
Are you aware there's a criminal at the top of the tower?
There is. Looks up. No, I didn't.
Well, perhaps, maybe if he didn't have to follow the rules, neither do we.
Why do you say he didn't have to follow the rules?
So you do know someone was here.
Yes.
I mean, he'd be a pretty shitty caretaker if he didn't.
Yeah, he would. He would.
I know that there's someone here, but no one said that he was a criminal.
He's a murderer.
Oh, and I'm supposed to know this... How?
You're not. I am informing you, and I am here to arrest him.
Well, unfortunately, that's not my problem. He is abiding by he abides by the rules, and the rules are all that I care about. If you wish to go get him, well then I guess you're gonna have to go in. And to go in, you're gonna have to go by me. So come down off your horses. Oh wait, who's going in? Any of them?
I will look to the rest of the group.
I mean, I don't think we were actually supposed to take your men into the
No,
tower.
I think they were just
No.
like, so if we fought
Yeah.
them outside kind of thing, I think we're the only ones supposed to go in.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. No.
Fayette will get off her horse.
Now, you would be
Guard Captain Fayette.
Fayette. I feel like I
Fayette.
should know that name.
Guard Captain Fayette Asgon.
Ah! You're his daughter. I get you. I know who you are now. Got it.
Really sharp one.
She does not look amused.
And you all?
Sorry.
Sorry. You just imagine that being a character, and I'm like, lol.
No. No, after I eat, my throat gets all
Okay.
little goopy.
Well, if no one else is going to introduce themselves, Avila's just going to be like, my name's Avila.
Hello, Miss Avila. Well, I won't say a pleasure, but it is good to meet you.
I step forward like, I'm Jinx.
Jinx. He looks you up and down. I don't know if I'm gonna be allowed to let you in like that.
She looks a little. She kind of takes a few steps back. Why?
Hold on. Let me view the rules real quick. And he slowly pulls out a little pocketbook and begins flipping through it. No, and nope, you're fine. Good to go.
Why would her presence be against the rules?
Oh, no reason.
Her cheeks get a little red, and it's like, thanks, as she shrinks into herself a little bit.
My name is Castroluma.
Good to meet you, Miss Luma.
And I'm Elliot Farland.
A Farland! He runs up and takes your hand, Elliot, and starts shaking it.
No,
It's
no,
Faye
good.
pulled out her battle axe when he run.
no, thank you.
No.
No, thank you. Oh my god.
I've heard so much about you, though. Well, maybe not you, but
Oh,
you know your connection, right? And he points over to he gestures over to the tower.
I am aware.
Well, then you understand why I'm so excited to meet you. It's been centuries since we'd had someone of the bloodline here.
I know.
So, could you do me a favor and,
Know what?
release me from my duty?
You may go.
He just kind of deflates a little bit. Oh, Master, how your line has fallen so far. Shakes his head, turns back. Well, seeing as you all are here, I assume you 5 will be going in? 6 is the limit. Anybody else you want to take with you?
We were the ones given permission by the king.
I see. Well then, let's go over the rules, shall we? Rule number 1. Do not leave the tower without express permission to do so. If you do, you will die. It's the rules. I don't set them, I just enforce them. Or let people know about them. Number 2. Traveling up the tower is arduous, but you can always travel up and down it. You can always go back. There may be even hints and clues as to what you need to do. Number 3. Anything you found in the tower is yours to take and use as you wish. Everybody follow that so far? Any questions?
What type of things will we find in there?
I don't know. Potions, equipment, books. But don't. Let me get to the book part before you do anything with the books. Anybody else? Any questions so far? Okay, good. Next thing. Report all suspicious activities to me, please. I can be easily called upon. All you need to say is my name, and I will be, as long as you're in the tower, I can hear it and therefore get to you. But suspicious activities only. I can't help you with the tower or do anything with it or anything like that.
What constitutes suspicious activity?
So each floor in the tower is its own little, sometimes puzzle, other times its own little world. If you see anything that's very suspiciously different from that world, you can ask me and I will let you know if this is appropriate or not. I'm supposed to be taking care of the tower, and unfortunately, there is a lot of tower.
Castor raises her hand.
Yes.
There's a suspicious red man in front of the tower telling us what to do.
Ah. Unfortunately, that is a part of the tower.
I see.
Next rule.
No, that was great. If Fayette smiled or laughed, she would have.
Once entering the tower, each person has, let's call them lives, because I like saying it like that. And 50 points. Make sure you track your points.
Points.
Points may be spent to gain special items, enhancements, or enchantments, depending on the tower floor. Don't worry, you'll understand where to spend them when you come to them. Points are earned based on action. Some actions give more points than others. Your lives are more like chances. I like just calling them lives because it makes it sound a lot cooler. And once you lose all 3 chances, you will be ejected via the tower. I will escort you out. Would you like to share your lives amongst all of you, gaining a total of 15 lives for all of you, or would you like to keep your only 3? Are you all separated here?
I slowly raise my hand.
Yes.
Does this mean you can't actually die in the tower?
You can. You
Like,
will.
fatally die. Like
Normally no. But there are things that people do that break the rules, like rule number 1, which is
Don't leave the tower.
don't leave the tower. Unless
Given permission.
yes. Glad everybody's keeping up. There are 15 floors to the tower. Once you've reached the top, you may state your wish, your purpose, your pursuit, whatever, and I will fulfill it to the best of my abilities. Next rule. Each floor has a door, and that door leads to the next floor. The door cannot be opened unless someone has fulfilled the requirement of the floor. In other words, you can't go through the door that will lead you to the next floor until, you do whatever the floor requires of you. Next rule. Well, it's more like a helpful hint. I never lie. I don't know everything. You can ask me for 5 points for hints, but I can't be sure. I can only give you my perspective. Every floor is different. I have not seen every floor, or rather, every floor for every team or person is different. I can't always be of help because I don't know what the floor is going to look like or what is involved. But I can try to help you with the best of my abilities. Hints only. I want to let you guys know if you go in here, time moves a bit slower out here than in there. Prepare yourself for this. I'd say about a week in the tower is only a day in here. Or out here.
Okay.
Another important rule. Once you enter the tower, any information gained within the tower or about the tower is punishable.
Punishable?
Punishable.
Giving it or sharing?
Giving, not sharing. If anybody has been in the tower before, and you talk to them about it, then, well, that's fine. But giving information to people who haven't kind of is cheating. Can't do that.
You make this sound like a big game.
It is. It's really fun.
Okay.
For who exactly?
Me?
That would punish us after we've left.
That's mostly for me to find out. Just don't break the rules and you'll be fine.
Has no one ever broken this rule?
A few have.
And how did you punish them?
Generally small little curses and things like that. No big deal.
Define small.
Okay, so there was this guy, right? 20 years ago. Blabbed to his wife about how much fun he had in the tower. Didn't make it to the top, but you know, he did try and he did learn a bit. Talked all about it. Week later, he fell down a well. He didn't die or anything, he just fell down a well. And now whenever he goes to get a drink from that well, whoops.
Well, I guess he shouldn't have done that.
No, he shouldn't have.
All right.
So,
Now, about the books. I think I mentioned that there was something about the books. Master Vinlon was very, very particular about his books. About his books. Do not read his books. You can take them. Once you're out of the tower, you can read them. But do not read them while you are in the tower.
Are they all his books?
No, they are not. Each book is inscribed with his fancy little what do they call it? Signature?
Insignias?
Yeah, insignia. Thank you. Do not open them. Do not read them. Does everybody understand that? This is very important. I cannot guarantee what will happen to you if you do.
But just in the tower.
Just in the tower.
Understood.
Now, one more rule. And this is the most vague rule. I've been very specific about my rules so far. This is very, very vague rule, and it's vague for a reason. And I'm supposed to say, and he pulls out a notebook, opens it up. While the cat is away, the mice can play. He snaps the book closed and puts it back into his pocket.
who's the cat?
I don't know.
Does it say
Are-
anything about only on a rainy day?
I open it. He opens it back up.
Open it back up.
And begins flipping through it. Boop, 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 boop. No.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to open this gate. And you all will enter. I will lead you to the tower door, and the game will begin. I mean, the tower test. That's what I meant.
Hey, Chris, can I do something real quick before we go in?
Yep.
I want to divine sense this bitch.
Yep. So actually, yes. You do get a ping. You know that he is undead.
Oh, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Now, and he approaches the door and says, where is it? Oh, there it is. Enter now, ye who choose to climb there. Wait a minute! I forgot the most important question. Master Vinlon always makes me ask this question. What price is worth a life? He smiles and looks at each of you in turn. I needed an answer from all of you. An honest one, if you please.
All glory.
Anyone want to take the first stab at the question?
Protection and safety for the majority.
Very as gone answer, honestly.
A life.
A life is worth the price of a life. Okay. Madam Avila.
Nothing. The life is the most precious thing.
Jinx, Elliot.
Jinx like puts her hands in the air like, that's what I was gonna say. Give me a second, I'll change my answer.
All right. Elliot?
I think the value of a life can only be assigned by the person living it.
Jinx? Did you think of a different answer? Or you want to keep that one?
Nothing comes to mind. All life is beautiful. How can you put a price on it?
Interesting words.
Oh, we didn't answer the question about the lives you described. Pooled or not.
I don't think we came to a conclusion. I believe pooled would be ideal, given our.
Oh, right. Do you want pooled or do you want separate?
I vote for pooled.
I would be fine with pool.
It's probably the safest.
Jump off the tower 4 times and die.
That would be leaving the tower.
That'd be fucking a
Sure
lot.
would.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So you jump off the tower once.
Oh, I do have a question.
I probably have an answer.
Does it count as leaving the tower if we are forcibly removed by something else?
Per se, a banishment spell?
Don't think I've actually had that situation happen. I don't know.
Something to think about then.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Why do you keep speaking of Vinlon in the present?
He smiles, grinning. I guess you'll have to get to the top of the tower to know.
She looks so deadpan and done with him. She's just in her head, she's just like, God, I fucking hate these mystical
perish.
bitches that don't answer anything. You know, is Alexei the... Alexei's a devil, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have that right. Is Alexei the devil up there?
Currently, yes. I can't believe he's come a second time.
Allowed. I suppose it is.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, it's a very difficult test the second time.
Well, I think Fayette would look to her companions. If anyone has second thoughts, you are free to stay here with the rest of the group. It will not be held against you. Shut up, you fucking slut.
I haven't said anything yet. Relax.
Rude.
I was talking to you.
I didn't say it was untrue. I just said it was rude.
No, I'm sorry. The cat's being fucking slut.
Mm-hmm. No.
Oh.
He turns back to the tower. Enter now, ye who choose to climb their fate. Nothing happens.
Can you please just open the door?
Did it like change colors or something?
He stands there with a hand pointed to the sky, you know. Enter now, ye who choose to climb their fate.
Oh, did the caretaker lose control of the tower?
I mean, did Elliot just release you from your... Did he? Does that happen?
Or is there a certain devil at the
folds
top?
he folds his arms. I don't want to say it like that, but fine. Does anyone speak Infernal?
I think I do. Let me check.
If I recall, I speak basic, bitch.
Yes.
No, I did not take it because Elliot had it.
Nope,
Elliot,
you're
you
calling, you're calling.
You see Max sigh and then speak the same words in Infernal. And the door steadily opens.
Open sesame.
And as it opens, the wide gates are much bigger than the group of you, and as they slowly continue to swing open, he steps on through. Well, what are you waiting for? Come on.
We were waiting for you to open the door.
Why is she always like that? Is she always being mean like that?
Apparently.
I don't think she's mean.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I grab onto Nightwind and hold him to my chest and walk forward, and I give Max a little slight nod, and I walk past him.
I would turn and tell the men to take rotations, but they can basically stay at ease. Do drills every morning. I put basically the guard lieutenants in charge. Specific. Dude, come on!
I heard the jingle. What'd he do?
He keeps jumping up and grabbing my hand to pet him. It's very cute, but also like I can't.
Mother.
I require affection.
He had all day and he ignored me.
Now you're talking.
Oh, but she would put specifically Vidal in charge.
What? You don't want to leave Dick in charge?
Not dependable dick.
Make him the big dick.
Make him the big dick.
Now I really won't.
I said what I said.
I also tell him to look after the horses. Apparently that affects Cupcake. I'm sorry, Cupcake, there are horses.
Cupcake, is there a problem?
Yes.
Go get it. Go get it. Go see. You want me to go with you?
Father, I'm scared.
Going. See, look, I'm walking this way. I'm walking. It's the outside.
That's very scary.
Oh, it's the trash guy. Hey, come on.
Mr. Trashman!
I also tell him under no circumstances should he send any in after us, no matter how long we take. They did not receive permission.
He salutes. And says, "Good luck in there, and we'll wait 3 days."
Understood.
And send word to the king.
Understood.
Captain Dick walks up and he says, "Hey, Avila.
Yes.
Make sure you shoot straight."
I mean, sometimes I can shoot diagonally, but sure.
Bitch, I can curve the. I can curve myself.
Have you seen the hit play, Wanted?
Wow.
I'm now imagining like Avila like breaks her, like snaps the arrow over her knee and then tries to shoot it.
Shoots it in like 2 parts. The tip and then a jagged end.
I'm now just imagining like the play Wanted where they have like fake arrows on a string that like shoot around.
God.
as you all walk through the gate, you see to your left and right that it's almost like a small little city. Every building is made out of this kind of copper granite, and it looks as if it's some kind of residential district.
But there's no people.
But there is no people. And Max, all the while, strums his lute as he hums to himself and continues forward towards the tower proper.
Did Vinlon bring you back from the dead to make you caretaker here?
Bring me back from the dead? No. He turned me into a revenant. You know, ever heard of those? Everybody can roll an Arcana or Religion check.
Okay.
Why ain't telling that? Like,
Oh,
wow,
Elliot, what's the fucking 30?
Jesus.
Elliot,
The
calm
30.
your fucking shit.
Oh, Craig.
No.
That one, though.
It's okay.
Jinx, never heard of it.
Jinx heard of religion once.
wow.
My religion.
She didn't like it.
Unicorn taught you literally nothing other than how to eat candy.
Very much.
It is a religion.
And churches don't
That-
have candy, so like,
Communion waivers, not even sweet.
mm.
It's false advertising. All right.
Kestra, Avila, Elliot, you all know that revenants are these kind of special undead that when one dies, their grudge keeps them going, and they seek to kill their grudge no matter what. And once they do, they can pass on. Fayette, you also know that revenants aren't necessarily made for grudges. They are sometimes made for lifelong duties. Kind of like whites and ghosts and such,
The
but
eternal
they have
fire.
more they actually have a physical body that's not decrepit and undead looking and everything.
Okay.
Only issue, revenants, super illegal. Mostly because it tears the soul apart when you make one.
You wouldn't know.
Is it illegal to make one or illegal to be one?
Make one.
Okay.
So she's not gonna try to arrest him.
Yeah, she's literally like, I think that went through her head first.
Hey,
Of, like,
you're
she
illegal.
might need to arrest him.
Excuse
But
me, you're
no.
a crime?
You're a crime.
You're illegal. You cannot exist. Now please die.
Then perish.
No, she
I
would
think that's what
arrest
he
him and
wants.
bring him back for trial.
That's less what he wants, it sounds like.
But no,
He-
he's not.
He's
He's not.
definitely all about that. Please kill me now.
Was Vinlon the one that made you a revenant?
Kinda, sorta.
Might not have been illegal back then.
Wait, revenants are illegal.
You know how Vinlon used to be a necromancer, right?
Yes.
I mean, he kinda is, kinda isn't. Not his specialty, but he dabbled. Well, he got to the point where he was too busy. So he needed somebody to, watch the place. And well, here I am. Trapped for all eternity to guard this place, dust it off every once in a while, and make sure you all make it to the top. Or don't. Whatever floats your boat. He continues forward.
How long are we traveling with you?
Forever. I'm joking. I wouldn't wish that fate upon anybody.
How generous.
I know. You will be traveling with me for only a short while to this front door. Well, okay. A little beyond the front door. I have to take you guys to the first door.
How many doors are there?
Well, after the one that you climb to, 15, as you've remembered. 14? 15? Ah, who's counting?
Should be.
Yep. It's a pretty simple question, I think.
Anyways, right this way. You all come to, after about 15 minutes of walking, the tower door. It is this gilded wooden door with a simple doorknob on the side. He opens it up, and inside is a grand hallway. Now, once you step through, you're going to feel a little weird tingle in your hand. Don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. It's just going to be a number. The number, your lives, your points.
I think Fayette just continued through.
So, Fayette, as you come through, roll a constitution for me.
Okay. Saving throw or check?
Saving throw.
Woo! Nice.
So, Fayette, you walk through, and as he's talking about, you're going to feel a weird tingling sensation. As you walk through, you immediately drop to your knees, holding your wrist in pain.
Okay.
As what it feels like a branding happens on the back of your hand.
I don't like that. What does it say?
15.
Okay.
And then below it, in small numbers, 50p.
All right. Does the pain keep going?
Nope. After
All
it finishes burning, the pain immediately stops, as if it was never there.
Stand back up and keep going.
So, will that happen every time we spend power or gain power?
No,
'Cause I don't.
just the
want
one.
that to happen.
Well, I can't read. Do I need to?
Ooh. Yeah, that's probably going to be a problem for you. Oh well.
Okay.
I have one more question.
Uh-huh.
You said when we get to the top, we can speak our desires, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Each of us get our own, or is it a group?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. That's good. And I step in.
Roll a Constitution save.
I know how to do that. Time I should.
And the saving throws box on the left side.
So, yeah. So dumb. Where is it?
Left side, top.
Yeah. Oh, see. Okay, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Same sensation.
Same number.
I go through next.
Go ahead. Stop. Stop chewing on your tail.
No.
I'll do what I want.
She's chewing it into actually hurting yourself, though.
Yeah, I still sometimes do that. That's not good.
Ludin's so dumb you can play with him with his tail where he tries to catch it and does and bites it and gets upset that he got hurt. And then he does it again.
Yeah.
Same sensation, except you don't fall to your knees. Who's next?
Show off.
Well, I'm not showing anything. I can't see.
I'm sorry I couldn't release you. And then Elliot will step in too.
And Elliot.
Elliot, same sensation.
Yeah.
It hurt. And then suddenly it doesn't.
So Avila turns to Max and looks at him.
Yep.
So, what was the sentence that he needed to say to release you? Pure curiosity. Is
Not a
there
sentence.
A word?
Not a sentence. Nothing like that. Needs to be able to dispel powerful magics. Can you do that?
If I could, I would not be here. And she walks through.
Fair point. Avila, you just keep walking. And as you do, Max kind of walks up to you. Is like, did it do the thing? And he sees it burned. He looks at you, looks at it, looks at you, looks at it.
Oh, this isn't the first time I've been burned.
Same, but
Max is kind of doing this like
Squad.
Max is kind of doing like trying to answer but doesn't know how to respond.
wait, y'all are hardcore.
Okay. Well, it is time for you guys to go through the first floor. Follow me. And he rushes forward to get past Fayette. And then gets to the door. But as you guys are walking, this grand hallway to the left and to the right has a series of paintings. The paintings each show a visage of a man. This man steadily, in each painting, steadily grows older and older and older until the cycle resets every 5 paintings. And there's about 20 paintings. However, in the final cycle, there is a child in the painting as well. Same exact painting as from before, but there's a child sitting in the man's lap.
But it baby.
The man grows older and older and older, but the child does not change.
Who's that? The kid.
You're asking that to Max?
Mm-hmm.
Looks over.
Sure looks
Oh,
young for a kid.
that's Vinland's son.
And he doesn't age?
No. I don't think I've ever seen the kid age.
I look at Elliot.
You imply he's still the same age.
Yes.
But I mean, I exist.
You think Vinlon only had one son?
I guess not.
This kid in particular was a bit different. You know, Vinlon was trying to figure out how to figure out immortality, right?
I guess he did.
It's been too long for us to remember that, Chris.
I remember that.
No, I
That's
was
the time
teasing.
traveler.
Oh, fuck
Guys,
yeah,
there's
we
a
can
time
bring up the
traveler.
Time traveler.
There's a time traveler.
Quick, someone tell Matt.
It's Mac.
Whatever.
Well, he figured it out after a fashion. Couldn't figure it out for himself, though.
I suppose those are quite different things.
Anyways, here's the first door. Good luck. And, some advice? Trust nobody. Not even yourself. Except for me. You can trust me. I never lie.
Insight
Unless
check.
That doesn't mean you're trustworthy.
Bye!
I'm doing an
Oh,
insight
so-
check on him when he said that.
I never lie. He lied.
Go for it.
Nope.
He has his stereotypical smile. He hasn't stopped smiling
Mm-hmm.
this whole time.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yep.
He has
That's
this continuous smug grin.
Smug.
Goodbye! Goodbye! Don't run out of lives!
Two.
I can't! And you all begin to climb the stairs. It is a spiral staircase.
But of course.
And Fayette, leading the charge, would come to the first door. It is a white door, similar to the one at the front of the tower, but white instead of gilded.
Quick thing. Is it okay if I lead or does someone else want to?
You are our leader. Glorious leader. And the
I would not say that.
Are you implying that Fayette would slow down long enough for someone else to take the lead?
If someone had a good reason to go first, she would.
Are you implying that Fant's a weak bitch?
Okay, you're implying that we have a good reason to do anything. All right.
I am asking because I
Oh,
don't like.
sucks to suck. Leave.
No, it makes sense for her to be up there.
How much
Okay.
do we know about this tower? How dangerous is it?
Very.
It should be.
So, do you guys open the door?
Yes. Yes.
So you touch the door. I'm joking.
I stand back.
Oh no, Avala's at the back. She's watching. Like, I bet there's a trap on that door.
Oh no, I'm back. With that
I
one.
stand immediately behind our glorious leader.
As the
Um,
leader.
Avala
And in
also.
the appropriate wizard position.
Fayette opens the door.
In what the appropriate wizard position? The fetal position?
I took it back.
That's dragging out.
The appropriate wizards.
In the room, you see right in front of you a door. About 25 feet, maybe 30 feet away from you. You see that it's closed. And you see a white wall.
Do I see anything else?
To your left and to your right, you see a mirror. The mirror reflects you.
Oh,
But
yay,
in
fun
that
house.
reflection... go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was
what
just
were you
saying, oh yay, fun house.
In this mirror, it reflects you, but it's you smiling.
Oh no!
The terror.
Fayette looks back and she says, there doesn't seem to be too much in the room. There's a door and there are mirrors that show a distorted image of yourself.
How distorted.
Well,
Slight, but noticeable.
You know, we should have
I'll get in
asked.
the room.
Yeah, she'll move so people can get in.
Yeah, I was doing it.
How does
Let me
everyone... Oh, go ahead.
let me make sure of something. I think Fayette is the only one with dark vision, right?
Oh, shit,
I don't
am I?
think I do.
I definitely don't have dark.
I don't have dark vision. I thought Jinx was a half elf for some reason.
What is Avala again? A Genasi?
Genasi.
Genasi.
Water Genasi, but it's
No,
more like ice.
That's ice.
I know.
Now.
What's Jinx's race again?
Half elf, as far as you know.
Okay, then... Oh, okay.
Well, as far as we know, she has dark vision.
Yeah.
I was just making sure I did the tokens
Correctly.
correctly. Because it's kind of important today.
Gonna matter.
Nice.
In this
Okay.
room, let me explain the room to you. There's a
Uh,
Let me explain this to you.
there
There's
is
a
a
what?
You lagged
Stop.
out real hard. You're like, there is a, and it just cut off.
Oh, oops. Large white room floor, like the floor and the ceiling are white.
Mm-hmm. Reflective?
The walls themselves, they are mirrors. It's 3 mirrors. However, the far mirror does not reflect you. It reflects a door that is closed. In fact, it is the door that you just stepped through.
Yeah.
It is
I see.
closed.
But it is open.
But
In
it's
our
closed.
thing, it's open, but in that reflection, it's
Is
Yeah.
it
closed.
Mm-hmm. And for the mirrors on the side reflect you, but the reflections do not bounce off each other infinitely.
Mm.
And in fact, after the first reflection, it's just an empty void.
Okay.
Good.
And each person in the mirror is smiling. They do not talk when you do. Your reflection, they just continue to smile.
Is it dark in here? Is that why you asked about the dark?
No, it
vision,
is
or
not. It is perfectly bright enough.
That's just
Okay.
like tokens. Mm. Okay. Interesting. Granted, I can't see much of this.
No, you cannot.
But I think I know what the puzzle is.
Fayette closes the door we came through.
Mm-hmm.
Does that open the door?
No, it does not. You mean the reflection, right?
Yeah.
Quote unquote. No, it does not.
So there's three mirrors. It's the
Mhm.
two sides and the one in front of us, right?
Yes.
Okay. The ceiling and the floor, what are they?
They are white.
White. Just
Just
white
white
marble
standard.
or
Yeah, white marble flooring.
Okay.
And ceiling.
I smile at my reflection, but it's like the most forced, uncomfortable smile.
It looks at you back, smiling.
Okay. So how are we distorted in these mirrors?
We are all smiling.
Is that how we're all distorted?
Yes.
I know
Yes.
that Faya was okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Cast your smile. Maybe we're supposed to match it. Am I matching it?
I'm gonna go over to one of the walls, but stay like 5 feet away from it. Does my reflection also move closer?
Yes.
Do we see the door in the
Oh.
reflection?
Fayette moves so that her reflection does and opens the door.
So, as your reflection goes towards the mirror where the door is,
Mm-hmm.
it just cuts off. It's as if the mirror, the room in the mirror of the one with the door, which is here. I'll point it out for you guys.
Mhm.
This mirror right here.
Mm-hmm.
It shows the room as if it was empty and the door was closed. As you move towards the door,
Mm-hmm.
it does nothing. It like your reflection cuts off.
Okay.
This is really dumb, but she would do it. She touches one of the mirrors. With her
So
reflection
as you
in it.
go up and touch the mirror, you reach up with a hand and the hand goes through the mirror.
Found the way. She starts to put like her whole arm through it.
As you put your whole arm through it, everyone sees Avila be pulled through.
Is it like a violent pull?
Like, it's as if something suddenly just... Yeah, I'd say it's violent.
I read
Slorped.
words as-
Yeah, slorped is a good word.
Unfortunate.
And she appears on the other side as if she was just pulled through.
Like, she appears in the mirror?
No.
I appear on the
As
other
in-
side. Like I go through one wall and come out the other side.
Yes.
Oh, like a portal.
Yes.
Is Avila
Okay.
smiling right now?
Avila is not I don't know. Avila, are you smiling?
Which Avila are you talking about? The one in the mirror or me?
I'm seeing if like the one that came out of the mirror is now having that weird, creepy smile on her face.
Yeah, that's my first thought too.
It is not. I assume not.
No.
Avila, I assume that you would not be smiling at that.
No.
Avila is not.
Do you feel different?
So,
when you went through there? To the mirror?
No.
Perhaps it's this one then, and I will go up to the front mirror that is different than the side ones.
I have a question. Do you guys look at Avila's reflection?
Oh, Avila does. Avila turns around again.
I would.
Avila, your reflection is no longer smiling.
Oh. That feels a little... Is it actually matching her, or is it just not smiling?
It's just not smiling.
Oh.
Okay.
It's so much worse!
Disappointed in you.
It's so much worse!
I want to touch this front one.
As you touch the front one, it does nothing.
Okay.
She's gonna go, well, I already went through once, and she's gonna walk through again.
You do not seem to be able to
Go through?
go through. At least not in that direction.
Okay, go up to the other wall. Touch that one.
You are slurped through,
Okay.
and you come out the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And Avila,
Mm-hmm.
you are suddenly freed from the confines of where you were. You have no idea where you were. It was just an endless void. It was as if you were trapped once you fell in.
Huh. So are the walls gone? Or are the
No.
walls back?
It is as if you just now fell out of the mirror.
Do I remember anything?
You do not remember anything other than the fact that you went to go inside the mirror.
What did the rest of us see?
You saw Avila stand up, look at herself in the mirror, try to touch the mirror, and then go back to the other side. And it slurped again, and out comes
Like
Avila again.
duplicate of Avila.
So basically, she stands up, looks in the mirror, and goes, huh, like the exact same reaction the first time.
Yep.
So is Avila just now looping?
Is there a
Absolutely.
reflection?
Yes, there is.
What's the
And
reflection?
it's smiling.
Is there anything on the door? Does
Hmm.
what does the door look like? Is there any?
The door looks exactly like the one you came through.
One of the simpler solutions is that we are all supposed to match the expression. I believe Elliot said it earlier.
I said it earlier.
I apologize,
I-
Destra.
I think that might be it, but I can't even see my expression exactly.
If you're able to smile, it would be close to that.
I smile again. So,
Okay. I think Avila does the exact same fucking thing again, says the exact same phrase, goes, well, I already went in once, and does the exact same fucking thing if no one stops her.
I mean, I
I
tried to bring this up to her as like a possible alternative to try.
Nope, she's in her little loop.
All right.
I tried to stop Avila, but like,
Do you just do it?
Yeah, I walk up, try to stop her from walking back over to the other side of the mirror. It's like, are you okay? Because obviously we see that she's doing the same thing over and over again.
Yep.
It's like, you just did that, said the exact same thing. Are you okay?
What do you mean? I only did
Walked
it
over
once.
No, this is like the 10th time you did it.
No, no.
Yeah,
She
third.
didn't keep doing it. She
I know.
just,
But
Yeah.
But so it's the third time, right?
Third time. This is the third,
Third
time,
time
she
she's
would be doing
trying,
it.
yeah.
It's the
Yes.
third time you've done it.
No, I've only done it once.
You've
No,
done this multiple times.
you walked over, went through, went to the other side, said the exact same thing. We walked over, went through, exact same thing. And now this is going to be your fourth time if you do it again.
Third.
Third time, I don't know. Numbers are hard.
Jinx
So-
doesn't believe in counting.
That's valid.
Math
Count
is
how many
fake.
Elder Blasts I can send at you at a time. I don't say
Ooh.
that actually.
And Elliot didn't say Jinx doesn't. It's not
Yeah.
quite-
I mean,
but yeah,
I only remember going through once.
yeah, that's
Definitely did it twice.
Do you remember your reflection ever changing?
Oh, what's the answer no?
The answer is no.
So-
No, she didn't stop smiling.
When you went through the first time, it stopped smiling. And then when you went back through it again, it smiled again. But you don't remember any of this, do you?
No. Well, maybe what I did was right. And maybe when I went through again was wrong.
That doesn't make sense.
Here, since I've already done it, let me try it one more time, okay?
I mean,
I
do you know the definition of insanity?
do you?
Unfortunately, I do.
I
Right.
don't see how this is the solution.
I look
But
over
if you
at
wish.
Bark, 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 bark.
Wow, 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 wow.
So, she'll walk through one more time.
All right, cool. And Avila,
Oh my god,
you
what'd she say?
pop back out.
Huh.
If that is the solution, we probably all have to do it.
I look over at Avila's reflection. Is it smiling or is it no longer smiling?
It's no longer smiling.
Avila, what does your reflection look like?
You can give an answer.
I mean, she's not smiling. But I don't want to go back in there.
You don't want to go back. What do you mean?
I think Fayette's right. I don't think that's the way to do this.
I think we need to send her back through, or I'll go through.
Okay. Are reflections like in a specific spot?
I think they move with us. They're just smiling.
Mhm. They're
Okay,
just
I
smiling.
walk into the wall, and of course I see a solid wall.
And you hit the wall.
It'd be really fucking funny, but
I mean, you know which wall she went through.
okay, I go through that wall. Do it do?
All right, cool.
Why?
What happened?
All right.
Why?
It's by what Avila said by not wanting to go back in there. So I also walk through the mirror.
Because that's the thing we're all supposed to do. If that's the solution, it's...
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not understand what was going on.
All right. Well, who's going through?
neat.
Fayette will wait for others to go through because it seems to mess with memory.
Yeah, I go through as well.
Kestra, you fall back out.
Did my reflection change? I am asking.
Did her reflection change?
It's no longer smiling.
Yes, it is no longer smiling.
I stopped smiling.
I wait till everyone else goes through, then I will.
I go through.
Okay. All right.
I know the
Is
solution.
Elliot.
I stand by. We either need to force Avila back through or go through, and since half the group's gone through, I guess we're going through.
Okay,
Evelyn said
guys.
she didn't want to go through again.
Okay, guys.
That's
All right.
why Ellie thinks he doesn't like that answer.
So, as you all step through,
We're dead, aren't we?
you all reappear at the front at that door right before you entered the first floor. And there are no longer 5. There are 10. There's a 10 on everyone's hand.
Granted, I see
Did we
nothing.
lose 5 points?
Yeah, we
We lo-
lost
we-
5
we lost-
lives.
So do we feel the change when the hearts, do we feel the change on our hand?
Yes.
Did we
Okay.
feel that when Avila went through?
No.
So we only die when we're all in it.
Do I remember what happened?
Wait.
Okay.
At
Okay.
what point did we
Chris.
lose
Let
the
me
points?
finish. Let me finish. Avila
Mm-hmm.
and Kestra. I am going to tell you what you know because you guys are doing things really quickly.
Yep.
Did Alicia actually say she was going through? She suggested it, but you kind of jumped from me looking to go through to we died. And I don't necessarily know if that's entirely fair
Fayette,
to
did
Fayette. because I don't know
Okay,
she
I
would.
apologize. Fayette, did you go through?
No, I was waiting until everyone went through to see
Gotcha.
how they were doing.
Okay, all right. So everybody but Fayette goes through. Okay, that doesn't. I apologize. I thought you said that you had gone through. That's my fault.
No. She said she was gonna wait.
She was gonna wait. Okay, I'll backtrack a little bit. I apologize.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure.
All right, Alicia, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you go down
memory time?
into memory time, please?
Sure.
All right, everybody. You're all doppelgangers.
Yep.
Sweet.
You do not want to go back into the mirror world. Also, since Fayette was the only person who didn't go in, everybody else is stumbling around in the dark. I will put you guys on the map with a second token. I think Kestra is the only person who can see.
Rust and pepperonis.
Do we have any of our equipment on us or no?
Yes, you have everything. It is as if you walked through. Just, Fayette is the only one that isn't in. And, you all are doppelgangers who have come out of the mirror world and do not want to come back in. By the way, your doppelgangers have none of your abilities. So,
Also,
easily outed.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Same question I sent to you in DMs. Are we still trying to figure out, as duplicates, are we trying to figure out how to get out of the room, or are we trying to hinder Fayette?
Yes.
We're trying to figure out how to get out.
Yes.
Okay.
You're not trying to kill Fayette.
Okay.
In fact, you're actually trying to leave the tower.
Okay.
Chris,
Mm-hmm.
was that thing directed towards me?
What thing?
The abilities?
Everybody.
Everyone. We cannot use our abilities. We cannot. I can't fire a crossbow.
Doppelgangers don't have our abilities, though, right?
Yes.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. No one can use any of their abilities or magic or
nothing.
anything like that.
Then
So
how
Kestra's
can
gonna
I
run into
see?
a wall by accident.
The doppelganger?
Yeah.
He can't. He can't see.
I didn't.
You have to pretend that you are
Kestra.
Kestra.
And who can see. Kind of.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see your Discord message anyway.
But- Craig, it's a totally different character. I mean,
I'm confused. Okay.
okay. The listen. Here. I'll just say it to you.
As he types in DMs.
I can't. I
I
can't.
know.
I don't want to out
I just
the boy.
the way that you said, like, I'll just say
yes.
it to you, goes quiet.
You understand now?
Okay, yeah.
Now, that being said, everybody that's in the mirror world now, you're all trapped here. Kestra, I believe, is the only one that can see. And this is why I needed to ask you before. What is your vision right now?
I can see a
25 feet?
yes,
Okay, I just needed to make sure.
5 feet per level.
You should be able to see.
Okay. Right. So we are both playing our doppelganger version and our version. Okay.
Are we supposed to have a different token? Because I only see a black square.
Yeah, I'll make it so that that you guys barely have vision.
Elliot would be trying to cast Prestidigitation to make enough of a spark to see anything, essentially. Just as
you can.
Narration
It'll like blink in and out, but you guys can follow.
Wait, where are we?
Oh, okay.
I also don't know what's
Would
dark.
Would Nightwind be with me?
Yes. And there is a Nightwind out there. Nightwind can see.
Nightwind can see.
What's the vision on Nightwind? 120 feet? No. $60. Okay, yep. I got you. Just realize that it's going to show both vision and not vision for you, because you can see both. All right, I think everybody now has vision. Right?
Yep. That's the Avila.
You should all have like 5 feet of of vision. Okay, yeah, I'll just leave it like that.
So that we have
you are effectively blind, except for, well, Kestra, who's blind but not really. And you guys are pretty much stumbling around in the dark. Let me put you on the side that you guys would come out of first. Hold on. Here. There you go. Go ahead. Give me a perception roll from everybody.
I'm just gonna leave Alicia down the other chat. Right?
Yeah, I have to. Because you guys will be playing
two character.
Should I do one through Nightwind as well?
Mm-hmm.
I do have my seeing eye bird.
My seeing eye bird.
It's what's perception? Is it wisdom?
Or
Nightwind?
Yeah. Perception is wisdom. Oh shit. Burb. All right, Burb. Burb sees door. Burb definitely sees door. Door is over here, exactly in the place that it should be, like compared to the mirror.
I will loudly announce this to my companions, who I have no idea where they are,
Hey,
other
there's
than
a
Avalon.
door.
I've got.
And Kestra, now that it has been pointed out to you,
Hey, yeah, there's a door.
yeah. Well, do you open it?
I would love to open that door.
All right, you open it. It's an empty void.
Like
There's
no
actually
floor.
there's no floor. There's nothing.
Okay, don't go in there. There's nothing.
If we want to check it, we could send in the familiars. I think
That's a
they go
great
fly.
idea.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is everyone
I-
here?
I
I
not
don't see
Thea.
that.
She was waiting. She wanted to make sure things were okay. I think. Jinx,
Wait a
how
minute.
easy is it for you to get back your familiar? I didn't bring supplies for mine.
I think it just takes me an hour and I get familiar back.
Mm-mm.
No? I lied.
No, you still have to cast it, unfortunately.
A ritual?
Would I have brought I probably would have brought a set or two if that would have been all right. I just forgot about it, Alex.
I thought you had those components already.
Don't have any on my list. Did we go buy
I do
some?
remember you buying them. I just
Yeah.
don't. Getting
well,
some.
then I must not have
Mhm.
remembered. Then I can do mine. It's not too bad if I.
I think you took like 5 castings. I don't remember. I do remember you asking for
Okay, I just must have-
more.
I
Yeah.
just must have not. Yeah, I will send in Burb, look around a bit.
Okay. So you sent both familiars in, I assume.
How easy is it for me to get mine back? Because obviously I didn't know.
It's the same. It's the same thing as casting this. So whenever you cast a spell, you have to spend like 10 gold worth of stuff in a bowl. It's the same for like anyone. It's just that you don't have to.
Have the components.
No. He needs the components. It's only that it's just permanent for you. Like you can't lose the spell at all for any reason. It's like picking up the spell normally whenever you level up as a warlock or whatever. It's like getting an invocation for it.
Okay.
You could just cast it now. Yay! That being said, when you guys send the familiars through, they're just fluttering out in this empty void.
Okay, come back.
They do.
Is there another door?
Well, there was one door.
Now, what if I go around to the other side? Appears to be this box.
There is only a wall.
Okay.
I like how I could see the health bar.
I did see the health bar floating.
Yep.
So does Alicia,
Yep,
presumably.
so
which is
did Alicia
probably-
then.
Yep. All of you went through, and I was like, ah, fuck.
After Avalu Duplicate pointedly said, I never want to go back in there.
Now, yeah, I think we got really confused about the chronology.
Yeah,
of that.
Okay,
like,
let
hey,
me
gotta
explain
push
what happened.
Nope, we go through.
Let me explain what happened. Avila went through.
Mm-hmm. Avalu came out.
Avila came out, but that wasn't Avila. I was letting you RP as normal, so you wouldn't give off it because the doppelganger is trying to not give off anything.
Oh, okay.
suspicious.
So the
Right,
memory
and
gap
so-
was okay. I got it.
And when you went back in, because
Mm-hmm.
You were trying not to give anything away. You came out and you didn't have any memory of what you just did.
Okay.
It's essentially the doppelgangers were trying to get you guys
And
to all go in.
yeah.
which they succeeded in doing because
Well,
Avila
one.
apparently went through twice.
I don't understand why I wouldn't remember anything.
You don't. No. You didn't remember the part where you weren't like you, which was the first time you went in. Right after that, you didn't remember that, and you were
Yeah.
stumbling around.
You didn't say
I-
that.
I
said I didn't remember
I-
anything, so I thought I had my memory loss.
I apologize. I apologize by that. That is my fault. That is my fault. I needed to type that to you, but I was
Yep.
trying to keep things flowing without
Uh-huh.
breaking anything.
Yeah,
You
if I
got
had
stuff like
known
that.
that it wasn't a memory loss and it was something else, I would never have gone back in.
Then none of this would have happened.
Yep,
I apologize. That's my fault.
it's okay.
I didn't explain that part too well.
Because you just said it was like, oh, like you don't remember anything.
I was
So
trying
like,
to. I
okay,
was trying to
memory
type
loss.
it to you. I was trying to type it to you, but answer questions at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And-
Okay.
I just kind of got a little overwhelmed, and I apologize. So I should have just said, "Everybody, slow down. Let me get this thing out."
Yeah.
okay.
That being said, we're gonna let Alicia come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think it's probably just best to tell her what's going on.
No,
No,
No?
we're
Okay,
dupplicators. We cannot say what's happening.
now we have to
Okay.
say.
We
honest,
have to
stay out.
be like, we don't want back in there, but we have to figure out how to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright.
So we cannot tell her.
You can suggest that she go in,
Yes.
but you cannot suggest
Which
that
would be
you
good.
guys go in. You guys do not want to go
Okay.
back in, because if you go back in, you'll be stuck in there.
I just worry that she's gonna be just as confused.
Probably.
Of course.
That's the person. That's the
Probably.
people that
That's the point.
had it happen to them. So, all right.
Be right back.
Re.
Alicia.
What the flippity fuck?
Hi.
All right. Hey, Ed.
Yeah.
As everybody comes through, falls out, one at a time. Everybody's reflection, but yours is now is no longer smiling.
Okay.
I would like to go back to the original door and walk out.
Just a test, or
Yeah.
what? Yeah, you can.
Step out, look around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do.
I stay over there.
Does that door open?
It opens, and you see the downward stairs. Fayette, everybody seems to have, no longer have a reflection or anything like that, and
No longer of a smile.
it was a smiling reflection. That's what I meant. And I mean,
What
yeah.
happened? I mean, wait, it was no time for me, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, for you is no time.
Before I go through, would we like to try out Kestra's plan? Oh, did everyone's thing go down except mine?
No,
Okay.
No.
nobody's
Oh,
thing has
better.
gone down yet.
And, like, I do want to say, like, Fayette is kind of glaring at Avila with that.
Hmm.
Why are you glaring at me? I didn't suggest everyone to go through. I just said I didn't want to go through anymore.
I mean, it didn't seem to hurt.
Is anyone else smiling?
No,
All
I
right.
assume not. Is anybody smiling?
No,
Jinx,
no.
are you smiling?
Why are you asking me? I'm not smiling.
I mean, Elliot doesn't smile. Avila smiles when she's being smug, and
Mhm.
Kestra doesn't smile all that often.
think she probably smells.
Fayette will attempt a smile.
I just hear the stone cracking.
Chris, can I ask you a question real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull up the picture of it.
Private. I'm just letting you know. Message.
Yeah. After a few seconds, few moments, the door in the mirror opens. And the door in the room shuts.
Wait.
Is it? Were you on the other side of it? You were on the other side, of it, right? Yeah. Okay.
I stopped smiling. Do we get our wizard back? Is he dead? Is he gone from us?
No, he's.
Is he with us? I thought you just said he got kicked out of the room.
He didn't get kicked out. He did not get kicked out. He can go back through if he likes. Do you,
Elliot?
Alex?
Alex!
He'll step back in.
So the door opens, and Elliot, as you step through, the door shuts by itself.
So the door for the mirror is open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She will look to Avila and said, if you had listened to Kestra, we could have gotten this opened a while ago.
I think it would be better if you go through the mirror.
Why the fuck are you blaming me?
You were the one that decided to go running into mirrors without listening to what other people were suggesting.
It did sound like a good idea at the time.
I still think it didn't hurt us, and that maybe it was part of opening the door.
Not Fayette. Avila just rolls her eyes and looks away from Fayette, like basically turning her back to her.
Fine, but in the future, try to listen. And she'll go through.
The door or the
mirror?
The mirror? Okay. As you step through the mirror, everybody appears on the other side of the door, the white door, and everybody says 10.
Okay, what do we remember?
You remember everything.
Okay, but from the real S's perspective.
Yes. You remember everything. Everybody is basically reset the floor, reset the room, except everybody just simply lost one life.
Okay, so the rest of us who were in the wall just appear after.
I think Avila immediately turns to like the mirror and flips herself off.
No. It's right before the door. Before the door. You have to enter the door.
We're not outside.
I was like, fuck.
I am so confused about where we are.
Yeah.
There was a misunderstanding with me when it happened first time. If I understand what had happened the first time I walked through the mirror, I would have never gone through the second time.
And then none of this would have happened.
And then none of this would have happened. But it is what it is.
I will explain. I'll let somebody else explain if they'd like.
Okay, so when Avila went into the mirror, the thing that came out wasn't Avila.
It was
a doppelganger.
A doppelganger. But the way that Chris explained it, he said I just lost my memory. He was answering other people's questions and was trying to type to me specifically to tell me that I wasn't in the room, but things were happening too fast and I walked back in before he could.
Oh, Chris, you can always tell us to pause.
I know.
I think we've
I
established
said that.
was probably.
I said that.
Oh, did you? I'm so sorry.
No.
No, he didn't pause
said,
in the moment. We
yeah,
decided that it would probably be the best to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't. So, yeah. And so when we all started walking in.
I'm sorry. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a very heavy penalty for something that is a confusion thing that is unfortunately on you, Chris. And I think it will.
And it will also affect personal relationships as well. Just saying, this is going to affect Fayette and Avala's relationship.
And I feel bad because I know this is like a really awkward thing to rewind, but I also am admittedly really frustrated.
Yeah.
And I don't want to not mention that and cause problems because I let it sit.
I'm sorry, I don't completely follow, but I think that's because I wasn't
involved in the,
yeah. No, okay. All right. So I will explain what happened. Avala went through the mirror the first time. The point is to open the door in the mirror world and then get that person back by getting them shoved back into the mirror and everybody going through the door, the first door, and leaving.
But that's not what we.
That's not how we found.
That's not how I.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
So let me explain.
You did open the door.
Let Chris explain first, guys.
What you guys did was mostly correct. The only thing that happened at the very end was that Fayette went through the room and through the mirror, and then everybody died, essentially, because there's no way out to get out of the quote unquote mirror world. What was supposed to happen, quote, the solution is to open the door from in the mirror world, like you guys did while we were without Fayette. And then the door on the other side closes and opens to the next floor.
Once the door, the other side.
So, as you recall, the door in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
You guys opened it, but it went nowhere.
Yes.
That's because it's a reflection of the door on the other side.
Okay, so they opened the door in the real world.
When they open the door in the real world, after opening, the one in the mirror world, it will open to the next floor.
Yes.
Right.
So, wouldn't Alex's doppelganger have?
No, they hadn't opened the door yet. That's when I said, but when they did, Elliot was on the other side on the first floor. Like the floor before the first floor. So when he came through to the first floor, the door slammed shut, and now it would lead you to the next floor.
Okay, but I tried to open up the okay.
You went through the mirror instead.
I see.
Does that answer everybody's questions? Is anybody confused about that right now?
I am not confused.
Okay, you're frustrated. I understand that because of the Avala thing. I understand that.
Yeah, I thought that Alex's doppelganger had opened the door in that.
No.
You guys had not opened the door yet. Like the one that was in the mirror world, you guys had not opened it yet. You guys had just fallen through. And so when Fayette was there, you had just fallen through. A few seconds go by. And then the door opened in the mirror.
Yeah.
So Elliot, before the door had opened the door and tried to leave.
Okay, so there's a chronology thing going on. Okay.
Yes.
All right, that does make. Okay.
That being said, Alex, you're right. If Avila had known that she was being stuck in there was bad, for whatever reason, like stumbling around in the dark or whatever, it would have been totally different. So what I'll do is I'll let this one go. We can rewind and let it play out the way it's supposed to. I apologize. That's my fault. I should have just had everybody slow down.
It's okay. I think we were talking over each other way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's not. You should have told us to slow down, but we also shouldn't have gotten that much of a roll going over you anyway, if that makes sense.
It's pretty normal to happen during.
Yes, it doesn't mean it's
for puzzles.
Okay. It's just something we have to all be cognizant of, I think, especially in this tower. That can be very complicated.
I guess we weren't aware of how much Chris was. It seemed like you were waiting for us to do things, not the other.
No, I understand. I was trying to get this. I wasn't waiting. I was trying to type to Jamie.
Yeah.
and like I had to keep erasing every 5 seconds because something changed.
And that's when you just go, hey, pause. Time out. Give me a sec. Let me do what I need to do for a second here. I need some DM behind curtains bullshit going on. Hold on.
But I was trying my best not to break immersion during that time.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, where?
That being said,
pick up.
That being said, I'll roll. We'll roll some things, and we'll see how that plays out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Would it be better to call it for a night and start a bit fresher?
Yes and no.
Night?
Well, it's 11.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because yes, because it's a great place to stop after you guys are done with this. No, because I don't want to leave anybody hanging on whether or not we solve this puzzle or not or anything like that. Because it just feel like shit to, at least to me. I don't know about you guys. Maybe it feels different for you guys.
I'd like to at least get through this.
Yeah, we'll resolve and then call it.
So I want everybody to roll an intelligence check, Avila with advantage. Since you're the one that went through.
Oh, well.
All right, well, fuck me,
God.
right?
Sam was smart.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, fucking bad mirror, except Elliot was like, oh, here.
You know, we're all like getting confused with what we're doing. Our character's like, brain blast.
Elliot's just bad whenever he has to see his own reflection.
What is? Oh, that's what I look like. Oh my god. Should
Right,
I?
So that being said, yes, you guys solved the puzzle, and you guys had mostly solved the puzzle to begin with anyway. So I'm happy that you guys figured out the puzzle. What with everybody, going through and looking around for the door and everything like that.
If it makes you feel better, I did not solve it in the slightest.
No. I want you guys to solve the puzzle.
No, I'm just saying I didn't and Fayette didn't.
We did when we were in the shower.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I didn't.
But yeah.
Maybe this puzzle was a bit more complicated than it should have been.
It could have been done better.
It was interesting. No, I like
it was a fun idea.
I don't think it was the puzzle's fault.
No.
I think we just got our wires crossed all over the place. And
I think it was hard without having a great visual representative of it, because we kept trying to figure out which are we going through. Does that make sense?
Yes, I guess I could describe it better. But really, at the end of the day, it comes down to I need to slow you guys down.
Yeah.
And that's what I'll do from now on, because
so we're on this puzzles wild ride.
Well, it's not all puzzles. It's just this was the preliminary.
our information is correct before we decide to jump on the building.
That being
No,
said,
it's all good.
I apologize. I know everybody got a little frustrated with that.
Free?
Hey, it's
And-
okay. My tower was terrible. My tower
And
was terrible.
and I hope I'm gonna get some more details out.
We did a learn.
Yeah, we learned. This is technically my first time doing puzzle stuff I usually do riddles, and riddles are kind of like, I'm gonna make a riddle up for every floor. No.
Puzzles are hard to manage.
They're hit and miss, for sure.
God, remember?
I like the puzzle. I just think I should have executed it better.
Yeah.
Again, first time running. We'll remember some things. Slow everybody's roll, including my own.
Honestly, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I make the best puzzles, like my spider puzzle that you all saw. And
the spider puzzle was incredible.
I think from
I'm kidding. I was joking.
A DM perspective, if we start doing that again, make us roll initiative and make us do turns.
Yes,
so you can pace
I will
us
do
out.
it.
Yeah,
I guess. I was trying to keep immersion.
Yeah, but also control
but also,
and immersion need to be equal.
Playing a game.
Yes, we are playing a game.
Yes.
Oh, Jamie, I wanted to ask. So you said that it would affect Avila and Fayette's relationship. I'm assuming you mean Avila would be really pissed at Fayette?
No. Avila herself wouldn't be pissed off at Fayette, but, Fayette would have been pissed off at Avila. Because, if there was the communication, Avila, after the third time of her going, first time going through the mirror, the duplicate came out, right? The duplicate, in trying to stay in character, went through the mirror again. Avila, coming out of the mirror, would have never gone back into the mirror again. She would have been like, no, fuck that. Something's jank about that, and would have talked to everyone about it. And that's when, she would have been like, okay, we can try that then.
But that's not what happened.
Okay.
But that's not what happened.
Stress to put on the relationship
Yes.
with Avila
Yes.
in everyone losing a life.
Yes.
In
And
a
then
place that
everyone
kind of hurt
blaming
Paul.
her, and then her getting frustrated.
It's essentially what I don't know how Fayette would have reacted. That's the big thing.
Oh, Fayette wouldn't have blamed her. Fayette, actually, I was thinking if we had continued with it going on, Fayette would have apologized because she was right.
Okay.
I can't believe that bitch Avila did that.
No, she would have been like, hey, make sure you listen to other people first with their suggestions before you just do your own thing. But she would have also apologized because she was right.
Yeah, Avila figured it out mostly.
Yeah.
Half. She didn't find the door. She probably would not have been able to find the door. That
You wouldn't have found the door.
No.
The one person who could have found the door easily was the one person who stayed out.
Yay!
Yeah, the
you
one
have
with dark
dark
vision. So she would have came out of the thing, but it's fucking dark in there. I can't see shit.
If there's anything to do in there, I can't do it.
Yeah,
Maybe
basically.
we should solve this problem by torches.
So yeah, what would have happened is she would have came back and have been like, okay, this is what I saw, we need to talk things over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, here's the thing, you would have seen nothing.
Yeah.
And then a few seconds went by, and then
back in the room.
You would have popped back out. That's why I said there wasn't much. That's why I was like, there wasn't much to actually remember.
But also at the same time,
there was something.
There was
something. And that's the issue.
That was the main thing. Yeah, there was something to remember, not nothing.
Go ahead, Alex.
I think the loop actually would have broken when the doppelganger come out, because I refuse to believe the doppelganger actually would have gone back in with the hopes that Avila would do it again.
Yeah, so, that's the second. That was the thing that happened the second time the doppelganger came out.
Yeah, the doppelganger then refused to go back in.
It should have probably happened the first. In my mind,
I feel like it should and it shouldn't.
I guess
because
I guess it comes down to.
the objective is the doppelganger's objective is twofold. Get people into the mirror and leave the tower.
So I guess
Or not leave the tower, climb the tower.
Climb
Sorry.
the tower, so
Oh,
keep going.
Okay,
So
that also
not go in
changes
the-
a lot.
yeah,
'cause
get people
told
into
us
the
to
mirror
leave the
then. Yeah.
tower.
Did I say leave? I
You
meant
said
climb. I
leave the
apologize.
tower.
I apologize.
Okay.
I apologize.
That
I
makes more
apologize.
sense.
Nobody knew what we were doing. It's
Okay.
fine.
I thought I said climb. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Which is why I was confused why Elliot was going out. I thought you were just testing to be
Oh my god.
in line with Elliot's character. But yeah,
Nope, I was wanting to leave, and then no one.
you were wanting to leave. I get it. I get it now. That's why I asked if it was to test.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I think the first time I also did a puzzle, there was like some miscommunications too, and then that's when I was like, okay, roll initiative. We're going in order. 'Cause fuck that.
I think there are maybe
We've solved the puzzle.
by like 5 that I actually would consider looking at redoing. So
Say again?
when I did my first horrible tower that was horrible and will never speaking it after this night, there are 2 ones I really liked. I like the one where you guys were bouncing between places because of the mirrors. And I can't remember what the other one was, but the rest of them can go rotten hell. So what I'm saying is puzzles are hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to make up like I've been trying to make up like puzzles that are less like colors or stuff like that, and stuff that introduces things that make sense for like a magical world, which is like the mirror world situation where there's doppelgangers and stuff.
Oh, that actually reminds me. So there will be a weekend or not a weekend. I can't remember if it's a Monday or a Wednesday that Alex is going to be out of town.
That's not. I thought you were talking about a birthday party because that's a lot sooner, but that
What?
shouldn't be on recording.
No, we already talked about that.
I thought you were bringing
about
it up
that
here.
sometime.
No, I was bringing up when you're going to go out of town. And when Alex is out of town, I actually have a one-shot if you guys are interested in playing it that I know Marissa's been dying to play because I'm very, very proud of it. And Alex has already played it 1 billion times.
Sure.
There's some good puzzles in it.
Sure.
Awesome.
I will go back and reassess the puzzle situation. Make people roll initiative. And
Sorry, I
shit.
just remembered because it's one of the only times I've actually attempted puzzles.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have solved the puzzle.
Yeah, you guys solved the puzzle and are making your way up to the next floor.
Nice.
No lives lost or anything like that. Given that almost everybody rolled a 20, everybody gets another 5 points.
Oh, you don't.
Yay.
Are
No.
you sure?
It's because there's supposed to be opportunities on each floor to
Gain points.
gain points.
Okay.
So I will just gift the 5 gift the 5 points. Actually, 5 points is very small compared to
A lot of them.
compared to what you're supposed to get. So don't worry about the amount.
Okay.
Oh god. Alright.
I have to say, Chris, I am like super fucking excited for this.
I am also very excited.
Like that
I
was a
don't-
cool puzzle, and I appreciate it.
Yes.
Is things got mixed and
I don't think it's ruined anything.
no,
We're
it was
good.
a good puzzle.
And
I'm
don't
trying again.
remove the puzzles because we
Fuck them.
got it excited
Again.
and jumped all over the gun.
Again, not every floor is a puzzle. Not every floor is a puzzle. There are several different things that are happening in this tower other than puzzle stuff. Again, eventually you
Okay.
guys will run into that high school AU that I spent most of my time on this.
I'm excited for that.
Oh my god, that's in this tower?
Yes.
Jesus.
Wait, what?
We're going to
I
high
missed that.
school,
We're going to
bitches.
high school.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Your voice almost cracked on high school.
So we're gonna get there, but you know, this was the bar. It can only go up from here. It can only go up from here.
Nice.
This was the weakest puzzle that I've figured out.
Well,
Every
then I'm
puzzle from now
expert.
on will be stronger, more powerful.
Not trust any mirrors.
Break all mirrors.
Honestly,
Hey.
that Fayette thought of that the second we walked in. She's like, I could just break all the mirrors.
Mhm.
This image
Max,
is cursed.
okay. There were three hints I was hoping everybody caught on to for this floor. Max said at the very beginning, trust no one except for me.
I mean,
Not even yourselves.
Not even yourselves, except for me.
Hmm.
You can trust me.
That's why I walked in and looked at that and was like, that's probably a duplicator. I'm gonna go fuck
Eh.
with it.
And then the second thing was the void situation, where if you looked in the mirror, it's actually just like
Nothing.
nothing.
Hmm.
yeah, I thought it was just a magic mirror. Yeah, so it's fine.
There's and that being said, there's going to be, as stated, there's going to be hints within other rooms for like
Future.
further rooms.
Mhm.
Ooh.
There was actually a couple in this room that I'm that you know, just pointing out there. Don't focus so much on the doppelganger part of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a pretty big hint in this room. I will tell you, Fayette, what's basically outside of the room is darkness. And if you were to see it, it would be more white wall.
Oh.
Nightwind and
Bird.
Burb
Bird.
would also have seen white wall, except for the door. The door was a white door, save for. No, they wouldn't have seen it. They wouldn't have seen it. Because you guys pretty much went straight to the door, right?
Mhm.
I guess with the 20s,
I'm just glad that this means Fayette did not smile.
no, Fayette did not smile.
Thank goodness.
Thank you.
We never saw Fayette smile.
I mean,
It would have been awful.
Except the doppelganger.
the doppelganger.
That definitely showed
Well-
us what it would look like smiling.
Okay.
So one thing that would have been neat for you guys to see is if you went the if you guys like, if I was able to control both at the same. That's like the hard part. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah.
The hard part would have been like controlling both at the same time
Uh-huh.
without revealing.
Yep.
On the other side where you guys fell out, there was a doppelganger just sitting there in its natural form.
Just vibing.
Yep. Just waiting to act the part of falling back out of the mirror.
Creepy.
Vinlon set this up. Why? That is a question you can ask if you get to the top.
Why Vinlon is dead?
I mean, you can ask Max.
I keep wanting to call him Matt.
You did call him Matt a couple times.
I know.
It's him, Matt.
Confirmed.
Matt's my dead brother. How insensitive can you be calling me by my twin brother, Matt?
I got really scared for a second, Chris, that you actually did have like a dead brother, Matt.
Oh my god. No.
It crossed my mind for a second, but then I realized he was goofing.
When you said twin, then I knew you were bullshitting, but I was like, oh no.
I would never say something like that. At least in that light. Like I would never be joking like that. It's as heavy and dark, and I don't want to think about it, so I won't.
But you don't have a brother named Matt, and he's not dead. So
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Thank goodness.
Congrats to your not existent live brother.
Totally.
Unless I did have a twin and I ate
I
him.
Well,
never
If
know.
there were two of you, your house would burn down.
That's why there's only one now.
Oh, there
Only
was...
one
Okay.
half of the
I
house
have a
burned down.
funny story. So so in college, me and my group of friends, there was this one guy who was in the anime club with us who was really cool. His name was Marshall. And we're like, oh man, Marshall's awesome. We want to get him to join our group and stuff. So we kept inviting him to stuff and he kept coming. And there was one time he came over when we were like just chilling out. We were playing party games, we were drinking some, and he got like really drunk. And like he got really quiet. And like everyone's like, we're just playing games, like, yeah, it's chill and stuff. And then I can't even remember. I think he just like stopped in the middle of the game and just started crying. And we looked at him and we're like, Marshall, are you good? And he's like, I was supposed to be a twin. I ate my brother in the womb. And we're like, what the fuck, Marshall?
Marshall, what the
We
fuck?
didn't invite him to anything else after that because he started crying and would not stop.
Oh no.
Oh, poor Marshall.
Evil WrestleMania is not even like a thing that you have control over, so don't even worry about that. The fact that I didn't kill my brother is a miracle.
You sure you would have killed him?
No.
Maybe he would have killed you. Maybe he would have been the weeb.
And on that fucking note, I'm ending the VOD now.